Hello, I'm gonna quickly show how to do Mirgardi EX2 without a healer and without the Divine Beast. It's quite a common team composition, so let's go.
絶対盛り上がるネタじゃない。
With some optimizations, this should also be viable for EX3.
全力をぶつける。待ちくたびれたぞ。
Debuff. Go.
やー。ピラピラピラピラ。
Why actually is featured. So haste is passive.
私の目に狂いはないわ。ありがとう。助かった。ちょっと聞いて。もうありがとね。癒される。どうしようかしら。
Capitalize on the debuff order. Okay, Cecily now just keep shaving. And now the unconventional thing is we're just gonna use issue instruction without boosts. And Bargello comes forward and extends the physical attack up. And Bargello is equipped with Serena's A4. So we'll pull aggro on turn 3. You'll see why that is important later. He's higher than Canary, who also pulls aggro with the EX tower thingy accessories. But since he's higher, he will actually get the aggro, not Canary. Cats. ボーボーいっちゃえ。任す。準備が大事。いっけ。無茶しちゃダメよ。Now with the 3, Mirgardi only uses random target attacks and they also debuff attack. So if you're unlucky, your whole party will get attack debuffed, which really lowers your damage in the break. But with this, all the aggros on Bargello has 6k HP. So it's basically if we turn and no debuffs. But attack again. Now we use the EX. You can see the last line it grants that aim for 2 turns. I do not have a buff extending accessory, so if you do have one, it will carry into the break, especially for the main DPS accessory, who is also backed by Mabel for another extension and another debuff reduction. So if you have one, accessory will do a lot more damage. Now here we use Architect Insight Boost once. We'll see later why that is important, and it also flows perfectly with the boost point economy. So we just keep shaving. That's good. Doing all the debuffs and all the damage, and also debuff. There is just support here. みんなに救いの手をありがとうございます。愛してるわ。気が利くな。いっけ。And all the healings just for passive Nefty and passive type low. I equip the artifact, the attack artifact on Nefty to increase her heals and to give her damage cap up. Now we ult. Yeah, just get this one because she regenerates anyway. And anti-guide now. And this will always leave her at 1 or 4 shields, both of which is completely fine depending on RNG. Perfect. Ace is pretty much just a support here. Doesn't deal much damage, he doesn't have anything on here. But he keeps passive X damage up in case you need it. And he's using A2 before CotC with this team. So it was actually nice to fill the gap there, and you also get physical attack down, which if you pair with Yanlong A for the cap, and there's also the free accessory for X damage down. So he's an amazing breaker. And he goes first, as you see before Mirgardi in the turn order, barely. And everyone else is after, even though he's only 1 speed faster than Nifty. It's just perfect. Okay, it's just a preparation turn, so no boost here. Boost here. Boost here. Now if you're going for EX3, you might have to debuff attack with something like Folemaris, for example, because after the break it gets really brutal. On EX2 you can get away with damage boost. But on the second turn, obviously. Yeah. There are head straps. So memory kicking in. Good. This doesn't look like a lot of damage. No. That is great. Let's go. So if you're going for here, you will use Canary ult on the second break turn, which gives 50% potency up. But Husky's EX will give 30% up, so we're going to ride with that until it runs out, and then we're going to use Canary on the next turn to get the maximum potency benefits. Okay, now we do all the damages. Haste stays in the front row. This is important for the brutal after break turns. Now we move to catch. Because now the crit buff on accessory runs out. This helps that we do a lot of crits because it makes a huge difference. Yeah, if you have a better X damage dealer instead of Haste Jane, for example, or Canary A4, you can basically get a lot of damage if another damage dealer double cast now like Jane. This would be a massive boost. Same with the buff extension, because now the crits run out. Okay, but it still should put her into red. Yeah, that's good. Just tickling a bit. Crits. Yeah. Oh, this would do 4 crits. Perfect. Okay, now it's getting dangerous. You can't use evasion anymore. It doesn't work because she will just ignore evasion. If you're on low health here, for some reason you can heal with this cat. And now we shave like crazy. Cicely can ult here because she will switch weaknesses and 2 of the weapons will hit. Now you can see 1 turn X debuff. Perfect. So we extend that with ground attack and shave 9 shields while doing so. So in EX3 you probably used the attack debuff. In EX2 you can switch and get the full attack debuff with debilitating and anti-attack. That is right. You really have to shave all the shields in 2 turns here, so we can afford to renew Tablock's physical defense, for example. Better save all of them in 2 turns. No regards for buffing. Just gonna ride on the buff and leave that as the lock. Okay. Now you can boost once. She will change back again to X weakness. Now, so we can 1 boost soldier, same thing, X skill again. 6 hits. We reverse. But now it's gonna be dangerous again, so don't forget to use the attack debuffing dog here. Grenades. Everything's calculated.
おとなしくなさい。今よ。いっけ。勉強不足ね。本気でいくよ。手加減なしよ。
Pets left, that makes sense. Might could bring again, for example, for this turn. This and this should be plenty of damage to clean up. Even on like 3.
カナリーちゃんに注目。
Still see one turn of physical debuff is left. Like the passive one. I think this flows together perfectly.
おとなしくなさい。
Yeah.
眠ってなさい。悪い子につける薬はないの。あいにくね。
Yeah, lots of room for improvement. Better damage dealer, buff extension, empty crits. Quickly gonna show the skills, weapons. Haze doesn't have endgame gear, he's pretty much just a breaker. You can see the attributes. Haze 381, Nefty 380, and Haze went before the boss and Nefty after. Kind of funny. Yeah, this is the accessory distribution. I am using Canary, A4 and Haze, but you can go get away with the unlock, just gotta speed tune more. Other than that, nothing weighty. Alright, hope that helps, and have a nice day.